Hello, what about you? Welcome to another episode and welcome to Ambulance Life. As you can see here, we're going to play it. Now we're playing this on Steam using a Xbox Series X controller. New game, of course, so let us get into it. Now, first of all, go into settings. What do we have here? All the control schemes, vibrations on. That's the most important thing. Let me just move my mic back a little bit. It may be clipping a little. I don't know. It's been a minute since I last did this. All that seems good. Audio about 80%. It's fine by me. Let us go into new game. Okay, so we get to pick our character. Now, I don't know if you know this, but I'm not a woman. So I'll be playing as a man. Elijah Davis, don't think so. Mario Hernandez, getting closer. I mean, that's about my build right there, you know, a wee bit of a gut, that's all I'm saying. Liam Bayer, nah, not for me. Jeremy Hall, okay, this, I'm guessing the rest are women. Yeah, okay, this guy is the closest. So Jeremy Hall is a tall paramedic in his early 30s who grew up wealthy and pampered. Despite his background, he's dedicated himself to helping others by joining the EMS. He views this job as a step toward a higher calling, his dream to become a doctor. Well, I don't really like the look of you, mate, but you're the best of a bad bunch. Okay, so we're going into classic mode. It's recommended apparently. So this is best option for beginners, more visual guidance, more hints, and treatment suggestions. Okay, that sounds good to me. Display nudity on patients? Goddamn right you will. And here we go. Here we go. Alright, so while that's loading up, it has been a minute since I last did a video, so how yous all doing? Thank you for sticking with the channel, all 214 subscribers as per making this video. Thank you so much, much appreciated. I hope yous are all good. And yeah, let's get into the game itself. Oh, it's gone blank screen. Why is it gone a blank screen on the old game? Who actually knows? The game is loading, I promise you that much. Or maybe it's not, maybe it's froze. This would be ironic if it's froze. It's not coming up on the screen, as you can see. Interesting. Interesting. I think it may have froze. Okay, so yeah, the game did indeed freeze. It was just loading up. I went to talk to you guys on the camera like this, and I went to go back. Black screen, couldn't get any screen, and then it just froze on the load. So here we can get back into the game itself. Here we are, so we can continue on even though we never began the game. Let's continue on, and yeah, let's hopefully it'll work this time. Now I'm not going to come out of it this time. I'm not going to go into the big screen because I do not want it freezing up again. Also just trying to position this mic to get the best audio possible without clipping too much. If you see me looking this way, I'm monitoring the video, so that's why I'm looking that way. Now here we're loading up. This is, well, we've gotten further this time. We never got that far last time. Right, hopefully this is going to work. I hear this game has some bugs in it, at least in the Steam release. I'm not sure about the consoles. So introductory training. Okay, nice, just went off. Oh, here we go.
Welcome to San Pelicano. This place is home to some of the world's finest EMTs, and you are about to join us. Let's get started. You've been assigned to downtown. It's busy and chaotic, but this is where we excel. Your job? Respond to emergency calls all over the district. Stabilize patients in need and transport them safely to a nearby hospital. Remember, it's not just about speed. It's about making the right decisions under pressure. Lives depend on it. The faster you learn, the sooner you'll get the critical cases. Stay sharp and always be ready. Now get out there and make a difference. Show San Pelicano what you are made of. We're counting on you.
It's a wee bit jerky in it. I wonder if that's my PC. I don't think it is. It's just, I know that, like I said before, I know that, yeah, I know that this game on Steam has a few bad reviews. If you go onto Steam, you'll see them negative because of bugs and things like that. Now, in fairness to the developers, they did release a patch at the weekend, only a day or two after the release, to fix a lot of the bugs. But yeah, I'm just gonna, well, look again. We'll get back into it. I mean, that's a bit smoother now, I suppose. Maybe it just needed a wee second to load up. Okay, well, traffic, plenty of traffic on the road. Nice day. Graphics are okay, not bad at all. a wee bit jerky, but here, we're gonna get on with it.
Here's our new paramedic. It's nice to meet you. I'll be overseeing your training today.
Training day.
Hop in the ambulance, and we'll wait for our first assignment from dispatch.
Am I driving, love? Looks like I'm driving.
If you ever get lost, check your map. It always shows you where the ambulance is located.
Ah, yes, you can see it there. Well, you can't see it actually because I'm kind of covering it. Let me show you. Haha, look, I can turn my webcam off. So there is the map there. And you'll see the little exclamation mark. That is the deal. So let's get in the ambulance. Scene of an accident, okay. So... Right.
152, Roger. Heading out. Okay, we have received our first call out.
Exciting times.
I will assist you every step of the way. You can check out the full version of the map if you want to see our complete route.
Why do I do that? Oh, LB. Need to get used to these Xbox controls. There's our map. The ambulance marker indicates the current position of your vehicle. The call out marker indicates the location of the current emergency. Move your cursor towards it and select it. Upon selection, your route to the target will automatically be charted, helping you navigate the dense road network of San Pelicano. Okay, so there's my marker placed, so that's that done. Now we can put the siren on. Oh, again, have to get used to the controls, my god. Right, I can't back out of here, sure I can't. There's only one way in and out. Yeah. Okay, I see a problem. There's a fuckload of traffic. Gonna have to do a what? Turn on the siren to alert earliers. Pedestrians will clear the street and cars will form a rescue lane when they notice you. Well, I have put the siren on and no one is moving. There are fucking cars. So we're just gonna have to go this way, yeah? Trying to save a life, god damn it. Eyes are open, darling. Right, here we go. Now we're going. Now we're kicking. Feels pretty smooth. Right, I thought these cars were meant to move. Alright. This is what I'll do. Oh, what the fucking suicidal bastards. What the hell were they doing? Right, here we go. Getting to the scene of the accident. A little bit choppy. I can maybe fix this in the next video. Maybe take some of the settings down a little bit. They're all sitting on high. It should be okay because I've got a pretty decent setup in this computer. Right, where do I need to actually be? A lot of traffic up here, but I got a feeling it's in this car park. Again, I thought the traffic was meant to... Well, these guys have moved over in fairness. They've moved over. So that's handy enough, I believe. Don't you go into me, sunshine. He hit me! Right, let's take the siren off because that could be really annoying. Okay, so let's see. Are you alright there, love? You seem to have dropped your shopping.
Looks like this is our patient. They appear to be conscious.
Right, let's question her.
Before we begin treatment, we should ask the patient a set of relevant questions about their person and medical conditions.
She's buying a lot of fruit.
This is called anamnesis. Try to retrieve as much information as possible. The more we know, the better we can help.
So you want me to be a nosy bastard? Is that what you're saying, love? I just have one question for you, though. How the hell did you get your hair so high? I mean, Jesus Christ, look at that. Unbelievable. Right, okay. Let's... What? Can't hear you, love. Can you tell me what happened? Ah, so she felt dizzy, sat down, called for help. Can you tell me what happened? Pretty sure she just did.
I suddenly heard this
Yep.
noise in my
We're getting the same thing over again, okay.
felt dizzy. I sat down and called for help.
Okay.
Take a moment to further inspect the patient. You might find some more evidence while inspecting different body parts.
Right, so L triggered to assess. Then she's got a bit of a bruised knee, so let's take a look. Seems restless. Any sign here? No. All just seems restless. What am I doing? Just hitting these dots?
We've received information about the patient. I already made a note inside the patient
So she
protocol.
looks confused.
This is where we collect all relevant information about the patient and mark down newly discovered pieces of evidence. Take a look at it now.
Oh, where is it? Ah, RB. Okay, so she seems restless. Oh, Jesus Christ. All the evidence you've collected on the current patient is displayed here. This information is critical for making accurate assessments of the patient's condition. They retrieve the gathered evidence and select the category with the highest evidence rating from the drop-down. Once the category is selected, choose the interim diagnosis. You will then receive tailored medical recommendations for the situation. After picking a category, select the interim diagnosis from the drop-down that has the highest evidence rating. Ratings above 10 indicate a high chance, with negative values suggest the condition is unlikely given the current evidence.
These are
What?
pieces of evidence you have discovered during anamnesis and inspection.
Yes. So she seems restless, seems stressed, feels nauseous.
You will have to make an informed assessment on what could be the underlying cause responsible for the emergency based on the collected evidence.
Okay.
This patient does not appear to be in any immediate danger. Choose a category and an interim diagnosis that fits the evidence.
What?
Your interim diagnosis can always be adjusted during treatment. Let's go back to our patient now.
Yeah, good idea.
Good. Let's put the patient on the stretcher and continue treatment inside the ambulance.
I haven't finished inspector yet. Make sure you're okay. Make sure your legs are fine. Bleeding check. There we go. She was also bleeding, you see? You just didn't want to check her bleeding. Can you not run? Oh. Gotta hold L3 to run. Okay, let's unload the stretcher. Let's take you over here. To me, love. To me. To me. No, not to the car, you stupid bitch. This way. No, what way are you going? Oh, for fuck's sakes, I'll take over. There we go. Right. Let's get her on. Okay, I can't. Can I not get you on the stretcher? I have to bring the stretcher right over. You're that lazy, yeah? Okay. How close? How close do we need to be? There we go.
We need to assess the patient's vitals in more detail. This can only be done inside the ambulance.
Of course it can. Alright, let's... We only have to line the stretcher. This could take a minute. There we go. Let's get her inside the ambulance. Let's save this woman's life. She'll probably pick up your groceries while I'm out. Let's take a closer look. Alright, so we got bananas. We got a couple of apples there. Another apple, a lemon, oranges, or satsumas, I guess. What's that, a courgette? A cucumber? Dirty bitch. And pineapple for the husband, eh? Why don't you pick up your phone? No, just gonna leave your phone here. Probably about 700 quid's worth of phone just sitting there with all your saucy pictures. Probably got your online banking details. We're just gonna leave it there, because why not? Wait, what do I do? Go in the side door? Let's get the treatment underway.
For now, there are 3 key vitals we should worry about.
Okay.
Oxygen saturation, heart rate, and blood pressure.
Once you have measured the patient's vitals, all values will be visible here and update automatically, except the blood sugar must be measured repeatedly.
To measure both oxygen saturation and heart rate, attach the oximeter's clip on the patient's finger. Diagnostic tools will then provide you with live readouts of the patient's vitals.
There's so much information you have to... This is your tool bag and contains all instruments you have all at your disposal. Most of them are not yet unlocked, but you can still view their descriptions.
I'm warming up again. That's much better.
Good, good, love. I'm glad to hear. Tools are grouped into categories. Navigate up or down to switch between categories, left or right to select different tools within each category. Okay. You find the oximeter in the diagnosis category. Right, so there it is there. That's the wee thing that clips onto the finger. So there's the left forearm. So yeah, does it automatically. Happy days.
Next
Right.
up, try
So
attaching
there we
blood
go.
pressure cuffs to the patient's upper arm. It will provide you with information about the patient's blood pressure.
Well, I'm glad to hear that blood pressure will give us blood pressure. Right, where do you want this? There, and that arm. Oh, hello. I'm gonna do the squeeze, squeeze, squeeze.
Vitals are displayed in more detail inside the patient protocol. Feel free to take a look.
The protocol is RB, isn't it? Whenever you're uncovering the information about the patient, it is documented in the patient protocol. Take a look now. Okay. So there we got the heart rate. Here you'll find detailed view of all measured vital signs. And if you need to manage patients, use this feature to quickly switch between them. Okay, so we might have more than one patient at some point. Okay, so 90, is that good? 37.1, their temperature, she's getting up a wee bit. 100% on the O2 saturation. So, yeah, I would say that. Extreme stress. So I think that is basically what we're looking at here. Right, so now we are finished treating the patient, exit the ambulance and get into the driver's seat. Right, so are you okay? I think we are, so let's exit out of that. I'm just going to take her back to the hospital. Just going to, again, leave your stuff here. Not even going to pick it up. Nope. I mean, that would be, the least we could do is, okay, so open the map again. So go into here, and we're going to go, just like before with the call-out marker, select the hospital marker to chart your route to the district hospital. There we go.
All
Right.
vitals seem to be within their normal range, but this patient is clearly unwell. Let's take this one to the nearest hospital, just to be safe.
I think that's a damn good idea.
I
Take
will
it to the
monitor
nearest
the patient
hospital.
during transport, while you drive us to the closest hospital. The patient seems to be stable, so no need to rush.
Not this time. Oh my god. Didn't even see us there. Oh, jerky, jerky, jerky. Though nowhere near as bad as Highway Patrol or Highway Police Simulator. Still really not being updated. I would have to get back to that game, but no, this game, it's been a little bit of GTA 5. Controversial, I know, but it does remind me a little bit of GTA 5. Here we're getting there. Why are these fucking people? Oh, jerky. It's always jerky in the corners. See when you go to slow down? Or junctions like this, it seems to jerk a bit. See there? We had it again. It just needs optimized a little bit more, I think. Again, I'm not going to rule out the fact it might be my PC doing it, but I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I think it's just jerking. It's going by the reviews on Steam. I think it may be the optimization of the game. But here we're getting there. There's a hospital just down here, and we've saved our first patient. Feel like Nicolas Cage and Bringing Out the Dead. That's how I'm going to play this game as, like that. Like a guy just on his, stress beyond belief. Can't sleep. Just day by day with all these partners that just keep getting more weirder and weirder. That's how I'm going to play this game.
Let's unload the patient and
Oh, there they are. Look.
Let me see. We take over from here.
nice job. This concludes our first call out together.
Yay.
If you need a reminder on anything, you can always check your handbook. All relevant information can be found there.
Right. So now what? Just get back in the ambulance and go for the next one. And shift immediately. So that's it. Okay. Press the up button and shift. I got an A. Is there a skill tree? So, learn about the basics of how to treat patients. Katarina Valencia. Found, treated, admitted. So, yeah, there we go. Why show patients? Yeah, I kind of just, yeah. Okay, Congratulations, paramedic. You've unlocked the car crash callout, stress attack callout, 15-minute shift, bandage, lorazepam. So I'm guessing the 15-minute shift is like your window of when you'll be working or not. So, okay. So, do I do more training? Or will I do a 15-minute shift? I'm not sure. I think we could do the panic attack training. Special shift assigned to teach you how to handle specific patient scenarios. Walks you through one specific medical treatment step by step. Hitting pedestrians won't cause a game over. No time pressure or life-threatening situations. The shift ends once the training scenario is completed. Okay, well let's do that. Let's do some training scenarios for the first video. I think it's only right.
Are you ready for the next assignment?
Let's get back inside the ambulance.
Wait for dispatch to give us a call.
Okay. Shouldn't take as long now to get the basics down because we've done some of this.
Calling ambulance 152. A person was reported hyperventilating in downtown Pelican. Sending location data now.
Oh, where are they? Hyperventilating. Is that there, isn't it? I think so.
Copy. Heading there now.
Get the sirens on.
Know what to do. Quickly head to the marked location.
These guys just like to block goddamn ambulance bay.
Eyes open.
Right, here we go. Get there and we'll sort this son of a bitch out. Look at this traffic, man. That's one thing about this game. It has a lot of traffic in it, which is good in terms of realism, except for that. That was badly timed. But good for realism, but bad for trying to drive through them all. But I guess that's part of the point of the game, isn't it? Okay, they're just up here. Somewhere. Right, don't move, taxi. There they are.
Let's find our patient and confirm their condition by anamnesis.
They're just there. So let's get out of the ambulance. What happened to his head there? Okay. You seem afraid. Why are you afraid, sir?
My whole body's aching.
Can you tell me what happened?
I can't. It's all too much.
Is he going to say the same thing again? Yeah, he is.
The patient appears to be breathing rapidly and is having trouble responding. Perhaps it's a panic attack?
Perhaps it is. Let us take a look.
Quickly get the stretcher so that we can treat them inside the ambulance.
Let's take a look first, love. So underweight, seems restless. Head checked. Is that it? Just underweight, seems restless. Yeah, just checking all the bits and pieces. Okay. No relevant clue was found, so we can check the phones. Okay. Oh wait, hang on. There's a wee cup of coffee there. No, nothing to do with him. Okay, let's get the stretcher then. Even though he seems like he could maybe walk. We'll get the stretcher. Just kick him, what, 5 yards? Okay, after you, love. Let's go. Get you going. Yes, we're getting the hang of this now, aren't we? Okay, let's get him on. And then we'll get back to the ambulance. The future is now. At Crinbite. Is that Crinbite? No, go this way, that's it, that's it. Let's admit the patient into the back of the ambulance. And then we'll get him treated for his panic attack thing he's having. Okay. Well, actually, is there something else here we can take? Seems to be. Oh, here, his briefcase. What's it want me to do? Yeah, I've already checked his phone. Did he put drugs in here, did he? No? Okay. Let's get in and treat the poor guy.
Remember your training.
Yes, I
Check
know.
the patient's vitals with our diagnostic tools, the blood pressure cuffs, and blood oximeter.
I know. Right.
Once you're done collecting all relevant information, select panic attack as our interim diagnosis in the patient protocol.
First of all, let's get you hooked up to this
I'm
thing.
sure that this is a panic attack, but in other callouts, I'll rely on you to make your best analysis from the information at hand.
We'll go
Oxygen
with...
saturation looks perfect.
That's good. I guess we'll do your... Oh, hello again, sir. Nice nips. Check your pressure. So, what else are we looking at here? We don't have anything else, do we? Oh, we have this. But we can't really use it. What do we have here? CPR. We could give you... I'm actually not sure. Let me see. Let me go into the patient hand. Patient thing. Okay, so your saturation and your heart rate is very high. Seems afraid, seems restless. So I think you're in thingamajig. And I certainly think you have a panic attack.
Oxygen levels are pretty low. We should try to get the patient's breathing back to normal. Try soothing the patient by calmly talking to them.
You want me to sing to them?
This is also part of the level of patient care that is expected of us. You can read more about it in your handbook.
Okay, let's open our handbook. Jesus, that's a lot of stuff to read. Please try to remain calm. It didn't seem to work.
Nice try, but unfortunately, this doesn't seem to help much. Oxygen values are still dropping. If this continues, we will need to administer some medicine to calm down our patient.
Might not be a bad idea.
We'll use ketamine, which needs to be administered directly into the patient's bloodstream.
Okay, so we're going for
To be able
ketamine.
to administer this kind of medicine, we need to use the IV needle tool to gain vascular access first.
Okay. How do we do that? That's it there, isn't it?
This will be your first medical
Oh,
procedure.
Jesus, I
Try
hate
to find the
needles.
correct vein and carefully insert the needle. As
No.
always, you can read up on the ins and outs of the different medical procedures in your
Press A
handbook.
when the needle's in the right spot. Oh, for fuck me. That wasn't bad. There it is.
Well done. Now that we have vascular access, you slowly inject the ketamine.
It's weird because I can watch all the gory movies in the world, right? But see, when it comes to like medical programs, like procedural medical programs and stuff like that, where it shows people getting operated on, that's where I draw the line. I'm like, no, no, thank you. Like, I literally can watch anything, can watch all the Saw movies, not a bother, people getting ripped apart, but anything medical, it's like, no thanks. I'm weird like that, I suppose. Right, there it is, the ketamine. So, administer the patient via the IV needle used to counteract stress and panic attacks, but also affects vitals. Right, so we're going to stick this in you, not too much. Yeah, do that there, make sure it's not blocked or anything. There we go, you should feel better soon, sir.
With the breathing rate back to normal, O2 levels are rising again. The situation seems to be under control. We should still take the patient to a hospital for further examination.
Yeah, we'll take you to the hospital just in case. Okay, let me get out of here.
You drive. I will stay back here and keep an eye on the patient's condition.
Okay. Now, of course, we gotta go into our map, find the nearest hospital, which I guess is gonna be this one. And yeah, we'll get out of here. Let's go. Come on, we're coming through. We got a panic attack sufferer here. God damn it. Camera's a little bit slow to respond, I'm not gonna lie to you. Right, don't you move, don't move. Good. What are we thinking of the game so far? I think it's quite fun. There's a lot of information being thrown at you. I'm not going to lie. A lot of information being thrown at you. But I think once we start doing it, we'll come to grips with it. Oh no!
Think of our patient.
It don't... Move your fucking horse! Is this just stop oil? Right, here we go. This is the same one as before. Let's get you in here.
Excellent. Let's drop off the patient.
There he is. Saved his life.
Let me see. We take over from here.
Of course you will, love. You always do.
During our shifts, the receiving hospital will evaluate your performance at the end of each call-out.
Right, what do I
This
get?
should help you better understand what you did right or what parts of your treatment still need improvement. Let's see how you did.
How'd I do? I got an A again. Happy days. Okay.
Great job out there today. You can read up on details about the evaluation process in your handbook. I don't know about you, but I am exhausted.
Me too, love.
Getting
Right.
enough rest is important, so be sure to keep an eye on your stamina. We don't want to risk making any careless mistakes. This marks the end of today's shift.
Okay. So the day shift's over. Do we end it again? End shift immediately. Yes, there we go. So we'll take that. Now we're up to, we're going to hit 2. Level up, yes. What does that actually mean? What's the XP get us? Congratulations, Paramedic. You have unlocked Utility Worker Callout, Tourniquet, Morphine, Saline Solution, and the Ventilator. Okay. Good stuff I need. Right, so I have some more training ones come up as well. So yeah, I think we'll do those in the next video. But what do you think of that so far? I have to say I find this a lot of fun. Let's crit to the main menu. Do they want to crit? Yes, I do. So I'm guessing you can do 15-minute shifts and just different things happen. I don't know if there's actually any, like, actual progression. Like, there's no storyline, I don't think. I think it's just you do your job and you just get different callouts and see what happens. I could be wrong about that, but certainly we'll continue on with the training in the next video. Try and get all the training ones done, and maybe even do a couple of 15-minute shifts, just see what happens. But yeah, this was just like a wee introductory video, so I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly enjoyed it, and yeah, hang on, let me just come back into the big screen, because why not? I've got the tools to do it now. Yeah. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you'll join me again in the next part. But all that's left me to say is please subscribe to the channel. Like the video if you liked it. Look at my playlist for my other videos. It's something you might like, you might not. And hopefully I'll catch you again in the next one. Bye for now.